In this story, you will not hear about wars between great nations, about lovers in the courts of kings, or about brave heroic acts. We will perform only this, the story of a man named Faustus and his fortunes, good and bad. I must ask you to be patient as I tell you about his early life. He was born into a poor family in Germany, in a town called Rome. When he was older, he went to Wittenberg when he studied and became doctor of theology. No one was cleverer than he was, but he was too proud of his gifts. With paper wings, he flew too near the sun, and heaven planned his downfall. Drunk with the greatness of his knowledge and ability, he became too interested in the power of the devil. To him, now, there is nothing as sweet as the devil's magic. This is the man that we now see in his study.
You have to make a decision about your studies, Faustus. You seem very wise, but at the end of every road you find Aristotle. The aim of philosophy is to discuss things well. Is that all? If it is, Faustus, then read no more. Say goodbye to philosophy. Where philosophy ends, medicine begins. Be a doctor, Faustus. Become famous forever by finding a miracle cure. The aim of medicine is our body's health. If you could bring that man back to life, that would be a real success. So, goodbye to medicine. Where's the book of Roman law? If two people want the same thing, one should have the thing itself, the other should have its value. The law might be all right for small-minded men who are only interested in money, but it's too dull for me. Perhaps theology is best. The Bible, Faustus. Read it well. The reward of sin is death. Ha! That's cruel. We all sin. Is that why we all must die and be dead forever? Goodbye, theology. These books by magicians. Lines, circles, and mysterious drawings. Yes, these are books I enjoy most. With this knowledge, I will be master of everything that moves on earth. Wagner? Ask my dearest friends, Valdes and Cornelius, to visit me immediately.
I will, sir. Oh, Faustus, put that evil book away. Read the Bible instead.
Yes, Faustus. Study the art of magic.
Will spirits do whatever I ask them? Come, Valdes and Cornelius, give me your wise advice. If you help me, I, with my excellent mind, will become the world's greatest magician.
You'll have no wish to study anything else when you see the miracles that magic will perform.
Oh, that excites my soul. I want to practice it.
We will find the secret place and show you how it works.
First, let him know the secret words.
You will soon be better in it than I am.
Then come and have dinner with me. Tonight I will perform magic, even if I die trying.
I wonder what's happened to Faustus. The university used to be filled with loud boys arguing about philosophy.
We'll soon find out. Here comes his servant.
Tell me, young man, where is your master?
God in heaven knows.
Don't be foolish, young man. Tell us where he is.
So, aren't you going to tell us?
No, sir, I will tell you, but intelligent men shouldn't need to ask questions like this. My master's human, isn't he? And humans can move from place to place, can't they? He's having dinner with Valdes and Cornelius. And now, my wise scholars, I must leave you.
If he's with them, I fear that he's practicing the evil art of magic.
Come, let's inform the head of the university. Perhaps he, with his wise advice, can save Faustus.
Night's beginning to cover the sky with shadow. So, Faustus, you can begin your magic spells. Don't be afraid, Faustus. Be brave. Let the gods of hell be good to me. Let the god of heaven disappear. I greet you, Lucifer, prince of spirits, the king of hell. Send me your servant Mephistopheles and let me speak to him. What's the delay? I command Mephistopheles to appear. I order you to go away and change your shape. You are too ugly. This art is simple. Anyone could do it. Return immediately, Mephistopheles, but this time come as a monk.
Now, Faustus, what would you like me to do?
I order you to obey my commands. If I want moon to fall from the sky, you will do it.
I am only the devil's servant. I cannot obey you without his permission.
Didn't he order you to come here?
No, he doesn't know I'm here.
So doesn't my magic spells bring you here?
Yes, but there was also another reason for me to come. When I hear somebody attacking God's name, I fly in hope of winning his soul.
Tell me about your lord, the devil. What is like?
He is the commander of all spirits.
Wasn't he an angel in the past?
Yes, Faustus, and he was loved dearly by God.
So how did he become the prince of devils?
He became proud and wanted too much power, so God threw him out of heaven.
And who else works for the devil?
Unhappy spirits that were thrown out of heaven with him.
Where is this eternal punishment?
In hell.
So how are you allowed to leave hell like this?
Hell is everywhere, and I'm never out of it.
Go to your master and say that I, Faustus, offer him his soul as my servant.
I will, Faustus.
And come tomorrow at midnight with his reply. Now, Faustus, do you want this eternal punishment? God can still save you. Don't be weak, Faustus. Believe in devil and forget about God.
Sweet Faustus, leave that diseased art of magic.
No, Faustus. Think about power and money.
Money? I will be richest man in the world. Isn't it midnight yet? Mephistopheles, come. And now, what does Lucifer say?
He says that I should serve Faustus, and that Faustus will buy my service with his soul. But Faustus, you must write an official agreement with your blood. Then I will be your servant and bring you things beyond your imagination.
I agree.
Cut your arm bravely and write the agreement with your blood.
Mephistopheles, see the blood that's running from my arm. I cut my arm for you.
But Faustus, you must write an official agreement with it.
Of course. But, Mephistopheles, my blood has gone dry. I can't write anymore.
I'll bring you some fire to warm it.
What might the drying of my blood mean? Faustus gives you his soul. That's where I stopped. I will have to write it again.
There's fire. Come, Faustus, warm your arm with me.
Now the blood's beginning to run again.
I'll do anything to own his soul.
It's done. But what's written on my hand? Run away, man? But I refuse to run away.
I'll fetch him something to make him more cheerful.
Tell me, Mephistopheles, what does it mean?
It's nothing. It's just something to bring you pleasure and to show you what magic can do.
But can I call spirits whenever I want?
Yes, and you can do even greater things than that.
Okay, then let me read the promises to you. Dr. John Faustus of Wittenberg promised with this document to give both body and soul to Lucifer, Prince of East, and his minister Mephistopheles. I give them full permission 24 years from today to fetch or carry John Faustus' body and soul to any place of their choice, if the following conditions have been met. First, Mephistopheles will be Faustus' servant and obey every command that he makes. Second, Mephistopheles will do for him and bring him whatever he asks for. Third, only Faustus will be able to see Mephistopheles. Finally, Mephistopheles will appear at all times in whatever shape or form that Faustus desires. Signed by me, John Faustus.
Tell me, Faustus, is this your final agreement?
Yes, take it and let the devil do his work.
Now, Faustus, tell me, what's your first request?
Let me have a wife, the most beautiful woman in Germany.
A wife? I strongly advise you, Faustus, not to have a wife.
No, sweet Mephistopheles, I want now one.
If that's what you want, I fetch you one in the devil's name. Tell me, Faustus, how do you like your wife?
Take her away, she is horrible.
But Faustus' marriage is only a meaningless toy. Take this book and read it carefully. These lines, for example, bring gold.
Thank Mephistopheles, but I really love to have a book containing all the words spells.
They are all in this book. Look.
You must be joking.
I promise you I'm not.
When I look at heavens, I repent my sins, but I hear a voice thundering my ears. Faustus, you're damned. Then knives, guns and poison, tempting in front of me, tempting me to use against myself. Sweet pleasure destroys my darkness, sadness. Come, Mephistopheles, tell me who made the world.
I will not.
Haven't you promised to answer all questions that I ask?
Only if it's not danger to my master.
Yes, go you evil spirit to ugly hell. It isn't too late, is it?
It's too late.
It's never too late if Faustus can repent.
If you repent, devils will tear you to pieces.
Repent, and the devils will never harm you.
Christ, save poor Faustus' soul.
Christ can save your soul. No one interested in your soul except me.
And who are you?
I'm Lucifer. You've been talking about Christ, which is against the rule of our agreement. Think about the devil.
Forgive me, I promise to never think about God again.
Good, but don't worry, Faustus. I come from hell to offer you some entertainment. Now sit down and the 7 deadly sins will visit you.
I will enjoy this very much.
Now, Faustus. Learn their different characters.
Who are you, the first one?
I'm Pride. I can hide like a dust in every corner of woman's body. Sometimes I can sit in her hair, other times I can kiss her on the lips. But what's the terrible smell? I refuse to say any word until the floor's covered with a better quality carpet.
And who is the second one?
I'm Faustus. I was born inside an old money bag. If I had one wish, I'd like everyone and everything to turn into gold. Oh, sweet gold.
And what about you, number?
I'm Engel. I jumped out of white animal's mouth when I was half an hour old. Since then, I've run up and down the world with this bag of sharp knives. When I have no one to fight, I fight myself.
And who is the fourth one?
I'm Jealousy. I can't read and would like, therefore, like all books to be burned. I would be happy if everyone died of hunger. Then you would see how fat I could be. And why are you sitting when I have to stand? Stand up immediately!
Away, you jealous animal. And what about you, number 5?
I'm Greed. My parents left me enough money for 30 meals a day. My grandfather was a mountain of meat. My grandmother was a lake of wine. My uncle was a jar of fish, and my aunt was a big bottle of beer. Now, Faustus, would you invite me to supper?
I'd prefer to see that you'd eat everything in the house.
I hope the devil will stick in your throat.
Stick in your own throat, you fat devil. And tell me about yourself, number 6.
I am Laziness. I was born in a sunny field where I lived ever since. And you've seriously offended me by calling me away from there. I want Greed and Lust to carry me back.
And who are you, the 7th and final one?
I'm Lust. I prefer my meat uncooked, and before I eat it, I like to kiss it.
Go back to the hell, all of you. Now, Faustus, do you like the 7 deadly sins?
Oh, they fit my soul.
There's even more pleasure than this in hell. Take this book and read it carefully. Then you'll be able to turn yourself into whatever shape you like. Now, goodbye, Faustus, and think about the devil.
Goodbye, great Lucifer.
Wise Faustus wanted to discover the secrets of the stars, so he climbed to the top of the mountain Olympus, the home of the old Greek gods. He has now taken his maps of the heavens away to Rome. There he will meet the Pope and will perhaps enjoy taking part in the St. Peter's Day celebrations.
You've shown me many places, Mephistopheles. Here, Paris, Venice, Naples. But what place is this?
This is the room where the Pope receives his most important guest. I thought you'd like to meet him.
That sounds fun. But first, I want you to make me disappear so that I can enjoy here even more.
So now, Faustus, you can do whatever you want. No one will see you.
My Lord of Lorraine, come nearer.
Hurry, or let the devil stick in your throat.
Who said that?
There's no one here, Your Holiness.
Here is some wonderful meat that the Bishop of Milan sent me.
Thank you, sir.
Who took that dish from me? Can't anyone see?
I'll have this one too.
Oh no, not again.
My lord, it may be a ghost from hell trying to ask you for forgiveness.
Possibly. Brothers, prepare a song to defend us from the anger of this ghost.
Why are you crossing yourself? I would advise you not to do that again. I'm giving you a fair warning. Don't do it again. Come, Mephistopheles, what shall we do now?
Oh, I don't know. The monks will return and try to send us away with their religious song.
A religious song? A book and a bell to St. Faustus after hell? No, on this St. Peter's Day, it is the monks who run away.
Come, brothers, let's all say bravely.
There is a ghost who stole the meat.
This ghost has lost all hope
There is a ghost who stole the wine.
and hit our good wise Pope.
No! When Faustus has visited the courts of all the kings and seen the rarest treasures in the world, he returned home. His friends and colleagues who had been worried about him greeted his safe return with warm words of welcome. They listened with great wonder and admiration to his description of his journey around the world. Then they asked him questions about the secret mysteries of magic, which he answered with great intelligence and skill. He became famous across Europe and now is at the palace of the Carolus V, the King of Germany. Let us see what is happening in there.
Dr. Faustus, I see that these powerful spirits help you to get whatever you want. Let my eyes witness what my ears have heard.
He looks like an ordinary magician to me.
My lord, I'm happy to obey every comment you make.
Dr. Faustus, listen to me carefully. Sometimes when I sit alone in my room, I think about kings and queens who lived and died before me. I want you to bring Alexander the Great back to life. I also want to see his beautiful queen.
My lord, I will perform for you whatever the power of my spirit will allow me.
In my opinion, he has no power of spirit at all.
Continue, Dr. Faustus.
If you can do this, then I'm a cow.
Don't laugh, you will soon grow horns. Stephanas, go now.
Now continue with your magic. I'm going.
I will make you pay for so rudely interrupting me. Here they are, my lord.
Dr. Faustus, I see that this lady had a red mark on her neck. How can I discover whether this is true?
You may go and see for yourself.
They were not spirits, but the real bodies of Alexander and his wife.
Would it be possible, my lord, to send for the officer army who was so unpleasant to me?
Fetch him back here. Hello. Hello, my good sir. I see that you've decided to grow horns on your head.
You son of the devil! You evil dog! Take these horns away immediately!
Mephistopheles, take his horns away. Now, my lord, I've done my duty and must leave you.
Goodbye, Dr. Faustus, but before you go, you can expect a generous reward from me.
Sir, the Duke of Van Holt wants to see you urgently.
The Duke of Van Holt, a very important gentleman. Come, Mephistopheles, let's go.
Believe me, Dr. Faustus, these stories were very entertaining.
Thank you, my lord. I'm glad you enjoyed them. What would you like, madame? Tell me and I'll get it for you.
Thank you, good doctor. Although it's the middle of winter, I'd love a dish of fresh grapes.
Go, Mephistopheles. Here they are, my lady. Would you like to taste one?
How did you manage to get fresh grapes in this part of year?
When it's winter for us, it's summer for countries further south. I brought these grapes with the help of fast-moving spirit. How do you like them, madame?
They're the best grapes I ever tasted.
Come on, let's go and eat. You must reward this clever man for the great act of kindness he's shown you.
Of course I will, my lord.
Thank you, my lord and lady.
I think my master intends to die soon because he's giving me all his belongings. But if his death is so near, why is he drinking, eating, and celebrating so much with his colleagues?
Dr. Faustus, after a discussion about beautiful ladies, decided that Helen of Troy was the most beautiful woman who ever lived. I would be grateful if you could let us see her. Gentlemen, you are good friends of mine, so I will show Helen when she was at her most beautiful.
Words can describe how beautiful is she.
Nothing on earth or in heaven is as beautiful as she was. Let's wish Faustus eternal happiness for giving us such a wonderful experience. Goodbye, gentlemen, and I wish the same for you.
Oh, Dr. Faustus, you do many evil things. There's only one thing that can save you. God's forgiveness.
Where are you, Faustus? What have you done? You must die. Hell's voice thunders in your ears. Faustus, your time has come.
Wait, Faustus. I can see an angel flying above you. Ask him for forgiveness.
Oh, my sweet friend, I need to think about my sins in private.
All right, Faustus, but I'm leaving with heavy heart.
I feel no hope. What can I do to escape eternal death?
You ungrateful man, Faustus. Be strong, or I will put your body in pieces.
Sweet Mephistopheles, ask your master to forgive my weakness. I will repeat the agreement I made with Lucifer. Let me ask you one thing to satisfy the burning desire in my heart. If I could meet the heavenly Helen of Troy, I vow to Lucifer will live my mind.
Whatever you desire is yours.
Oh, sweet Helen, make me live forever with a kiss. Oh, her lips drink the soul from my body. Come, Helen, give me my soul again. Oh, you're lovelier than the evening sky, dressed in 1,000 of stars.
Oh, Faustus, you foolish man. You've turned your back on the God forgiveness. Lucifer come to challenge my belief in God. My love of God is stronger than fear of you. The evil things. See how heaven defends me from you.
Oh, gentleman,
What's the matter with Faustus?
I face eternal death. Look, he's coming, isn't he?
What does Faustus mean?
His health been affected by too much time alone.
Don't worry, Faustus. You probably just need a rest.
I need a rest from the deadly sins that have eaten my body and soul.
You can still ask God for help.
I've insulted God so much. I want to cry, but the devil stole my tears. I want to lift my hands, but look, they hold them down.
Who, Faustus?
Lucifer and Mephistopheles, I gave them my soul.
No, it can't be true. Why didn't you tell us about this before?
The devils warned me not to. Now it's too late.
Oh, so what can we do to help you?
Don't think about me. Save yourselves.
Let's go into the next room and ask him to save Faustus' soul.
You can try if you like to, but nothing can save my soul. Goodbye, gentlemen. If I'm still alive in the morning, then I will visit you. If not, then Faustus has gone to hell. Oh, Faustus, you have only 1 hour to live, and then you will be damned to eternal hell. Stop moving, all your stars in heaven, so that midnight never comes. But the stars are still moving. Time's running. The devil will come. Christ's blood will save me. Even half a drop. Don't pull me to pieces for saying that. Don't punish me, Lucifer. Earth, open up and let me hide inside you. But I will not find protection here. Another 30 minutes. The end is near. Oh God, let there be a limit to my pain. Let me live in hell for 1,000 years, but after that, let me be saved.
Oh, why couldn't I be an animal without a soul? My soul must forever in the fires of hell. Hate yourself, Faustus. Hate Lucifer, who has stolen from you the eternal happiness of heaven. Oh, the end is here. Oh God, let me breathe for a minute longer. Ugly hell, I'm not ready for you. Take your hands off me, Lucifer. I'll burn my books. Ah, Mephistopheles!
The curved branch did not grow straight and has been cut. Knowledge never became wise and has been burned. Faustus is gone. Be warned by his downfall. Hell often tempts the wise to admire unavailable things. They can seem attractive to our most intelligent minds. They can make us want to know more than heavenly power allows. But now, as the hour ends the day, the writer must end his work.